And we're live, everyone. Hello. Oh my gosh, we are one follower away to reaching our goal. I forgot to say it last time because I was not even keeping a watch on my followers list, but I have made an affiliate on Twitch and now we are at 29 followers. Let's keep up the good work, and thank you guys so much for your love and support. And I'm ready to see what my next journey is gonna be during my streaming journey. So today we are gonna be finishing up chapter 5 of Danganronpa, and we just found where we left off to last time. We found a body of the mystery student, and I'm waiting to see how good this is gonna go good. Like, oh my gosh. I can't wait to see how this goes. And for those who are watching on YouTube, please don't forget to give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Babe, I hope you're watching my stream now because I'm about to get started on the game. And one more thing before I get started. My fiance has confirmed why he stopped voicing in Danganronpa is because all of his favorite characters were killed. I'm in 4 streams. Oh, hi, Moongoose Man. How are you today? And for the record, I ain't grounded. Let's get started with investigating the body. You need a soundboard. Yeah, I have no money right now, so I will be, but I am planning on saving up for one probably until we get everything we needed. But I appreciate the feedback. Sounds are free. I'll show you a website. Okay, sounds good. Yes, feel free to DM it to me. Awesome. I'll be looking into that. Thank you. I appreciate the feedback. This game will begin where you left off to. Yes, we're gonna leave it off to where we left off to. Just to make things clear. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. Babe, are you watching the stream?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm on a sub goal right now to reach 10 subs right now as well. I'm still waiting for my fiance to launch his Twitch, or so he could watch me stream. But anyways, how is everyone doing today? Hope everyone's doing good. Okay, I think he's on now. Hold on. Baby. Hey. Are you watching?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm just doing something.
Sent you a link, you should be. Okay, sounds good. I will do that. And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but why are they laying dead in front of me? I told you there's a corpse hanging on here. Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body? You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Oh my god. I have to check the body before anything else. I want to check the chicken coop. I'm so scared. I hope the chickens are not dead. We need to find out who this actually is, but there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face with that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know... Also gave you a tip, but you are still grounded for killing Frederick, scrapping Frederick's family. I did not do no such thing! Thank you very little. This is Is that whoever this is? They attacked me last night in my room, but why? How did they ever wind up dead here? You know what? Those boots look so suspicious. And the hand, is that like red fingernails? Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven to their stomach, their clothes are stained and bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden and I have no clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least. It is. It looks like it is a girl. You can also add your own emotes. Also, me not sus. Good luck with that, King. Thank you. I'm actually, we're actually about almost done with it, but we're going to be finishing up the Clash trial for this one, and then Saturday I'm going to complete the game. How can you tell? Well, I think I see the outline of her chest and the general shape of the body. And the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really, then it could be... Okay, then. Let's just tear the mask clean off.
Come on.
Wait, don't. But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out toward the mask. And the next instant... Ah! Oh my god! Toko just... These emotes are mine. I'll have to look into getting the emotes. Is it like the same thing you do like with Discord to pick your own emotes? The body blew up. It 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 blew up. My vision started to darken and I prepared to pass out. And then, hurry up, put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Just talking to Makoto like a dog. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. There is a creator dashboard under viewer rewards. Let me see. A creator dashboard under viewer. Okay, I see it. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only an unpleasant smell of burning. Oh no, now we don't get to identify the body. The 16th... Is that... I can't tell what color hair it is. Oh no, it's like... Okay, it's definitely a female though, because there are heeled boots. I feel like... I don't know. I feel like it looks like ash or like blondish hair. I'm just like trying to take a closer look at the identified body. I guess that was taken care of. But what the hell, man? It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling that body. I never imagined it would explode. Yep, there's also a channel point which you can name whatever you want. Mine are the Goose Awards. I'll have to come up with it. You know what? Now I have to do this after... You know what? I'm gonna probably do this first thing after my stream then. Let me see. So yeah, there's viewer rewards and then... channel points. Now the body. It's burnt to a crisp. What's that beyond well done, man? Don't compare it to a steak. It'll never be able to eat steak again. I'll never be able to eat steak again. But now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh? No. If we consider who's not here, then we'll quickly narrow it down to it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? No, don't tell me that's Kyoko! No, that can't be right. Oh my god, I'm a little scared. I'm not grounded. Let me know if you need help, but you're still grounded. I'm not grounded. I'm pretty sure you're the one who killed that mystery student. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? If there is one other person, the mastermind. What? The mastermind? Come on, there's no way the mastermind got charbroiled. Get serious. I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering, but I have a reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, that's right, because they did undo Monokuma. Monokuma can hardly move her around if its master is dead, right? But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember that Alter Ego said? So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned this all out. I didn't flatline nobody. I is just helping. And according to the file, but you said I'm grounded. And I killed nobody. Oh my gosh. I did explain last video about that inside joke about my friend accusing me of killing his GTA 5 dog, the stuffed goose in VR chat. And no, I think that's pretty much it. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems impossible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
What the heck?
He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which is, the corpse obviously isn't. Then could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? It's the teenage girl. Is it a teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Mikuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak Academy. What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said that there was a 16th student here in the school. You think you'd better tell us everything you know? Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mikuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mikuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have any proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's a female. That would watch the body's characteristics. And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is the girl, Mikuro, and she's the student here? And she's the ultimate despair? But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up in a burnt crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense. It's just who suddenly show up and then die. I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Sorry, guys. I'm like multitasking right now from my computer and my yeah, I'm like multitasking right now. La, 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 la. I'm trying to like talk over it so I don't get copyrighted or anything. Okay. And self promo. Oh, you still didn't change my name, Moongoose. Oh my gosh. In his Discord server, I'm grounded. We have it's always been an inside joke that I'm grounded. But you know, you can't ground me when I'm not on the ground, so why would you ground me? Like, it doesn't make any sense. I'm not even on the ground to ground. So I'm like, I'm so dead confused. Like, why would Moongoose Man ground me? I didn't do anything wrong. All right, there may be some clues. Oh, I already read that. Wait,
What?
aren't you forgetting something? You know, Toko? Yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Oh my god, that was hilarious to see that. Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. She survived. Oh, sure. She survived. Yakua. Oh, what just happened? Stir?
Stop talking.
You've declared for the whole world to hear that you would never inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
That is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. I should take a close look at the body one more time.
So,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body at all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. What's with that tattoo on her hand? Hold on, there's something on the ground here. There's something next to the body. It's a key? Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma? But wait, you did... But what did you steal? I stole this, a key. But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yes, this is the ground. This was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know then. Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean
In other words,
the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? Let's give it a shot then. Oh, wait. It's where's the biolab? The biolab was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. Let's insert the key, and I found in the garden into the keyhole. The key isn't even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this room. Okay, I'm just gonna actually go walk this time. I'm like too lazy to go check the map. Okay, so there's 2 rooms that that won't open. It's definitely, is that the headmaster's office? The headmaster's room was locked before. Let's give it a shot. I went and searched the key I found in the garden to the keyhole. Huh, the key won't go in. Okay, so it's not this one. There was another room that was locked. Was it? No. Not the music room. What was the other room? Actually, I might have to actually check the map now. Do they have explanation points? Okay, so there was the headmaster's office. And then there was the data center. Okay, so I'm like at the stairs right now. The door. Okay. Oh, it fits. Okay, so it's to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center, and I guess all the running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. So you're back. How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center on the down at the 4th floor. And how can we get into the data center now? Oh wait, so then we can get into the data center now? I would have loved it if he said how, because
I see.
interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go into the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Your kids will use that on you. No, they won't. Here we are. Look at the door. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not gonna be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words,
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. Aww. Aww, Kakua trusts Makoto. Aww. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. I love Byakuya. I trust that Byakuya is trusting Makoto. I reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and I tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. I mean, that's really not breaking and entering all that much. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened and shifted my eyes. Whoa! Security footages. That is like hot creepy. I mean, all the rooms up until now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with the kind of dread. Hey, that's... Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all these monitors on the wall. Looks like they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room, and they're displayed here on these monitors.
so that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? Then this room is...
All clear now.
The Mastermind's private room without a doubt. The Mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the mastermind was here watching us. Then I think this settles it. The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That the body was Bukuro Ikusaba and she was the mastermind. Then the mastermind is dead? Like, really? Really dead? My cat's about to get on my keyboard. It would seem so. We're serious? It's too bad they all had to go and die before the master could kill himself. The mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it that? But if the mastermind really is dead, then that means we can finally get out of this hellhole. We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on. No. We have to check this area thoroughly first. But what about the exit? Honestly, I would be the same thing as Yasuhiro right now. I would want to get out of here too. If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? So you think so too, huh? The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There is absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered.
But
I don't know. I feel like this was a setup. Like, I don't think they're gonna let them go that easy in this killing game. Why it's gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
Such ignorance.
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind.
I'm telling you.
Now, do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. The mastermind's purpose and why they were killed? The room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay, then let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. Okay, so let's uncover everything in the room right now. I'm going to start with the blue ones. I'm going to start with this monitor. There's nothing showing up on this one. Hey, look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
how about that?
It is. It's just like the ones my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV? I mean, you could give it a try. I mean, I'm not sure if it would let us watch TV. Huh? Did someone see TV?
No?
Well, Saturday morning, Hina's here. Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
No?
You're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work magic and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what? We can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? The mastermind must have been using those these to monitor the network. An alter ego? You may well be right about that, but there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. Let's... Oh my god. Oh my god, they even have a surveillance camera inside the room too? This is a ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this. Huh? Look at Master go! It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is a monthly membership? Oh my god. Oh my god. Please. Please, 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 when we get out of here, we need to take her to a therapist. She absolutely needs help. The door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. Actually, I don't really find it creepy. What could be inside? No lock. The door's locked, huh? What if we use the key that opens this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. It won't even fit in the keyhole.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything is fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about the door with Monokuma's picture on it, but worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
You know?
Oh. What's wrong? Good news for you all. Good news for all of you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now all we gotta do is switch it on. Then do it. Freaking idiot mastermind, all you guys got needs to cut free from the regrets outside the world. And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it. Oh. Is that the surveillance footage? This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
Heck?
Oh, that's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing? That's really weird, huh? You're weird. Weird in every way possible. And you're just not weird, you're super weird. Girl! She's the crazy one. But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is it showing the camera feed?
Well,
Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Hiro went through each channel one by one. But on every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick into it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick? Oh my gosh! Oh! Yeah, I knew this was a setup!
Actually,
I'm not sure, but... Huh? What?
what?
In a while, you freaking bastards! Oh! Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead! Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid!
What?
Hey, you're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see the moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now. Ha ha ha!
Well now.
And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game.
Huh?
You can't be serious. We have to keep going?
Let me out of here!
No, we're supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here, and besides, this life isn't all bad, you know. I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Well, I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point? You guys really struggled when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of your school life here. I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why it's just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are. Well then, I'm going to let you on a blood-gushing secret and tell you all about it. That TV is absolutely without a doubt displaying the signal coming on the kit antenna. Huh? But what does that mean?
What the heck?
It's displaying the signal and it's just us here. Honey, can you get me a blanket? And actually, can you get me a few more blankets? Thank you, dear. Can you wrap that around me? Okay, thank you. Can I have more blankets? Oh, I have Bowie. Where's Starry? I have a Starry. This is Starry, everyone. And, okay, and I have the Bella blanket. And can I have PC? Hey! I want PC! Give the blanket to me! Give her to me! Baby! Why are you giving me the middle? He's mean to me, you guys. My fiance's mean to me.
I'm
Wait,
not that mean.
can you make me some hot cocoa?
No.
Please? Make me some hot cocoa. I'm cold. And I need some hot cocoa. Oh, that's just... My cat's just sitting right there right now.
I wanted to lay down and relax for a bit.
Please make me some hot chocolate. Pretty please? All you gotta do is just put a mug of hot water inside and, yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Ugh, you're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Chills! Kills!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What?
Extreme!
This killing game is being broadcasted live to the entire world, and it's the most popular thing on TV. It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
That's.
It can't be. They have taken over the airwaves somehow.
Oh no!
The camera feed is being broadcast? No way. It's impossible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system. You know that? All you need is the weird trick that I found in hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing the ocean, my mind had begun to creak groan. Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mystery, even me lurking you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience to show them true despair like they'd seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment. You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone would be going crazy. Yeah, there'd be no way they would have tried to come and rescue us. What if they already did? Huh?
Yes, indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? I feel like something's way off about this. Sure, some people... Oh, wait. Sure, some people might yell at the TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Oh, wait. Sorry, I was talking in my normal voice for a moment.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you need some astronomical amount of resources. Yep, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? Oh, we have to investigate the body.
Of course.
Yes, duh. There's a little business of...
A body has been discovered.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Huh? Class trial, do you mean? I'm sorry, but I feel like this was... I don't know what's going on anymore.
It's the Monokuma file.
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone, give it all you've got, okay?
Sounding excitement.
Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out, and you're in for a heck of a ride.
I can't wait.
And then he was gone. Reality incomprehensible, the truth... Oh, reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think it took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What despair did Taven, and how is he still alive? That was finally. I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial? Well, that part's obvious. A class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Kusaba is the one who died. The victim was a female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills the condition. That better not be Kyoko. And if Monokuma is still alive, it's still active, which means the mastermind Mukuro Kusaba isn't dead. So naturally that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility. No. That can't be right. This can't be right. I don't want to believe this. I'm gonna wait until I see what the Monokuma file said. I'm like on the same page with Makoto. I don't think I'm like, I can't even read through the dialogues. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. I do too! Oh my gosh, whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is still the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we better begin. But if we're gonna have a class trial, that means the killer. Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, then might not be precisely, but what I'm saying, no. But you just said.
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There is a veritable amount of issues we need to confirm. I like how Byakuya is just done with Hiro's shit. I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how this game works after all. Well, I better start checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. Oh shit. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with another wound, but this were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body couldn't really be Kyoko. Or I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what I have to find out or what happened or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime back in the garden. Okay. Okay, time to get started. We need to check anywhere that might be important to the other end of the other. I need to do what I always need to do. So let's check out the knife first. The knife is laying on the ground. Or is this? It must be the knife that was stuck to the body before it exploded. Thank you, dear, for the hot chocolate. I love you dearly. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife. It looks very familiar. Oh, is that the one that was stolen? Wait, is this? That's it. It's the knife the person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab the same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because what they attacked, when they attacked, it was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe then and if this is really Kyoko, it would be Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. There's no way they would make it that obvious that Kyoko was the one who committed the crime. Babe, are you watching the stream from your phone?
I'm also watching it from my computer over there. Don't worry, I'm not gonna miss anything.
What is that? It looks like a fragment of something. I don't know what that is.
What is?
This fragment. They're all birds, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I feel like I've seen something like it before. But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Is there anything else I need to look at? Let's look at the dead body. If I check the dead body more thoroughly, maybe I'll find out more if it's Kyoko or not. Huh? There's some kind of weird about this body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they'd get in the way of normal activity. Also, there's something on the back of her hand. It's a tattoo. It got burnt, so I can't make it out of the whole thing, but it looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Huh. I've never seen Kyoko have a tattoo on her hand, and I don't think that's Kyoko. The lower half of the body did get wet as well. After the body blew up on the top half instead of the fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it, which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? Let's look at the upper half. The white jacket the victim was wearing was totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. Well, duh. You threw fire at it. Or you threw water at it. Sorry, not fire, water. Since I only threw water on the part of that was on the fire, the top half and the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't. Right. Exploded body analysis. Okay. That's pretty much it we have to investigate here. I don't know if we should talk to anyone. We should investigate the room. I remember there was chickens in the chicken coop. Okay, so there. Wait. I count 4 chickens. 4?
Yo.
What? Hold on. There were 5 chickens. And now there's one missing? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? Oh no! That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared. I was down here just right before nighttime last night. There was definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of this world. What the fuck happened to the chicken?
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If every single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hero, focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? The chickens has been added to the truth bullets. I'm gonna check on this flower. The Monokuma flower, huh? Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? Anyway, I don't think it's related to the case, so I think I'll just stay away. Those nozzles poking out, are those sprinklers? I'm actually gonna check the tool shed. Room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, it's pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered with mud grime. It's an underside. It's totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Is that? I feel like someone uses tarp to move the body or something. These tools have nothing to do with the case. What about those pots? They have nothing to do with the case. The lawnmower? Okay, I guess we can leave here. I'm just gonna... Okay. Yeah, okay, so there's no more clues in here. Okay, I guess we just go talk to... Oh, let me see this. This is the panel that controls sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? That if the body was here before then the sprinkler should have gotten it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place. Wait, so... I'm confused. Did the kill took place before or after the sprinklers went off? I'm gonna talk to everyone here. I'm gonna get her over with. So who does this body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to fate anymore. Okay, I'm gonna not talk to Toko. Let's talk to Hina. Listen, Makoto. Do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there is a knife sticking out of the stomach and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body is still wet. Byakuya did not touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it, that helped me remember it a lot better too. So thank you too. So before the explosion, okay. I'm gonna talk to. I really want to talk to Hiro. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and
Serious.
oh well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back and see what I did this morning to help me remember what it was. The Monokuma announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock. As usual, I headed to the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina, and that was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get a pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Oh, okay, so it was 9 on the dot. Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right. It had to been right around 9 o'clock. Ah, now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we could say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. Okay, Byakuya might have some useful information. Good time, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about? I'd like to hear your alibi. You know what? I'm definitely starting... Hold on. Before I say it, I want to hear this.
In other words,
correct. We'd love to hear where you were after nighttime to begin at last. Well, I was sick, so I fell asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just at nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden in the last few days, so I figure he'd be here. Wait, but Makoto didn't even do it. It could be possible that he sleptwalked and killed the mastermind, but... Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden in the last few days, so I figured he'd be there. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body found here. So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The other ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling you the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi. I know. So what now? You seem to be quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? I think I've checked everything I need to do in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Significantly, that fragment I found here before. Somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. I don't even... Where is that fragment from? corpse is really Kyoko? If that's true, was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I'll answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get to her room and I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room,
It's all clear now.
it's simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. Limit my options?
Give up.
Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Hey, Byakuya? If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. No, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see. Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? I don't think there's time for that, Byakuya. Maybe I should check out that one area. What is that one area? Oh, is it that? I'm actually really dead confused, that one area. Kyoko was in this room though. I've seen her spend time in here. Could it be this area? No. It has nothing to do with the agenda. I'm just like looking at every room that Kyoko checked out. Could it be this guard guy? There's nothing catching the attention. Okay. I see that. I don't see anything that would be contacted to the case. Okay, I'm like a little confused for a bit, so I might as well. Could it be that one classroom? Let me, it can't be that classroom, can it? Anyway, I don't think it's directly related to what's happening now. The dry blood stains that are actually real colors of red. Okay, so it's not that room. Okay, I'm like still figuring it out. The music room? I mean, we've hardly been in this room. Let me go check out that thing really quick. If I check the truth bullets. The fragrance near the dead body. It seems familiar, something that was seen earlier. Okay, maybe nothing to do with this room. You know what? Maybe if I like enter and exit the rooms, maybe it might actually help. Is it the data lab? Okay, yeah, so we can leave the area. Byakuya's not letting me have any access to Toko's room, so... Dear Lord. It can't be the art room. Huh. Well, I see the window's back in order. I'm in the second floor now. Like, maybe the library? Yes. Shit. What room is it in? The fragment. You know what? I might have to look it up because I'm like wasting time now. Okay, so what room? Hold on, I'm gonna look up Danganronpa Chapter 5. What room was the fragment? I'm gonna find out in a minute. Oh my god, first floor gymnasium. Why did I not think of that? I mean, it would have been too obvious. Alright, well, let's go to the gymnasium. Oh, okay. I forgot about that. I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
Wait! Why did I forget about that? The bomb! What? Oh my goodness. Why? Oh my goodness. That bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragment's found in the garden. I checked everything all I can think of. Now that's left is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. You know what? I'm gonna warp there. I'm not walking. I did waste my time looking for the room, and I didn't even think about the Monokuma. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, you guys. Like, I was like, why did I not think of that?
You said it yourself. You're a visual learner.
That's true. I did say it. Okay. You think we can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
I wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Oh, you want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Well, very well. Let's go. Wait for me! Alright, let's go to Kyoko's room. From what I remember, her room is... Oh, right next to mine. Alright, let's talk to Byakuya. Well, then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it to the keyhole, and then it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. I can't believe we're doing this. What does her room look like? So this is Kyoko's room. Alright, well, let's check everything here. I might check the bathroom first. Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging to dry. But I better not look inside. There's something on the table. A woodblock decoration.
What?
What's that? That purpose doesn't serve. I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditionally public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know if I ever gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks it. Really, what? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something at the dojo that might go to it. The dojo! Okay, is there anything else in the room we need to look at?
Such
Hey, I think it would be wise to look a bit more. Here's her head, but I don't see anything interesting here. Is there anything else, or should I talk to Byakuya?
what?
You wanted to come here, right? So, what are you looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some clue here. The clue might help us understand Kyoko. You can't be that serious. That's why you made me take you out search here. Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at some random, you're doomed no matter what, how much time you take. Surely you have something more to surely you have something more to concrete. Something to give us some sort of direction here. Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. What's this? Consider it as a symbol of determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. I found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it.
Interesting.
Well, something has certainly happened. Open it. Okay. I opened the envelope to look inside. Inside a single piece of paper.
What?
Under the sheets. So her bed. So what's under her bed sheets? What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 78 student registry. Mukuro Ikusaba.
I see.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, it looks like it. It's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along the key. God, you're annoying. Fine, I'll tell you where the key is and where the key is. Letter? What is the blank? I don't have time for your sentimental indulgence. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, and then I looked down at the profile sheet. Name Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex female, the ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon imaginable. She showed an interest of the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing the military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up to no information and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later and alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir in those 3 years. She insisted that she had been kidnapped, that she'd received battling training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Doesn't feel right. Grew up in its completely dimension. It's like the one's nonfiction, the other is sci-fi, and there's no way even compared to two. That's how different this is. And that was how I saw things just an ordinary person. But then I never imagined I would hear a name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it? The Fenrir Mercury Corps is the collection of battle crazed warmongers. But they do have their issues. Or I cannot even read right now. I'm so sorry, you guys. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. Sorry, like my mind is like fried from reading a bunch of words. This is all part of the world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say I'm intrigued every rumor I've heard that Fenrir has says that Fenrir has already.
Found it.
Whoa! I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. It's you. I don't know why I said that sarcastically. What have you got? What have you got in my pretty little... Wait. What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found her profile? So what if we did?
Hey, come on now.
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. In any case, you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rules against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are, omnivorous, you know.
Omnivorous.
Okay, that sounds really hard to pronounce.
It is.
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants they actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hallway back when there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led into a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding? Are you saying?
in other words,
That's right. There weren't actually 15 of you. The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16 then.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Wait, so can Mukuro be the 16th student? She's part of the school life? So the one making all the regulations is...
huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I want to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense.
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kiriguri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with ya.
Hey.
Seriously? You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out, and all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover up a bunch of hideous scars and she doesn't want anyone to see. Now that's all you get. Monokuma's account has been added to the truth bullets in your handbook. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. What? Wait, so on those... So on the back of her hand... A tattoo? Wait, but no, Monokuma specifically said that they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars, which means... Those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap.
Ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was the 16th student here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules of the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student here. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case?
Certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she's killed someone. Greetings and salutations. Oh, hey, Taka. How are you today? That would make her a part of the school killing game. Mukuro is the killer. She killed Kyoko. Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began. But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Kusaba isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. I finished chapter 2 of V3. Oh, nice! Nice. I'm actually finishing up chapter 5 for this one. I actually cannot wait till I finish all the games for Danganronpa, because I'm trying to catch up to all of it before the newer game comes out. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point. Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap? They want us to suspect Mukuro to come to the wrong conclusion? And that's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well, then I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key to the dojo really are connected. Well, are you coming? Okay, so let's check the lockers. And it would be locker number 6, if I remember correctly.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That is the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found on that locker, right? Well, just try it. Okay. I took out the woodlock key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and the locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows here, and it looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, there's nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Titanium arrows has been added to the truth bullet sections in the handbook. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what it's used for. Huh? You know what I think they could do? I feel like they would tape. Okay, there's something suspicious because I saw the tarp and it was dry and clean on one side and it was wet and dirty on the other side. And I feel like they probably used the tape to cover up the blood on the body if they brought it in.
I see.
I might be wrong. If it is what it means, it's probably surely related to the case. This duct tape is really related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved? Bloody duct tape has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Is something wrong?
Strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding that were clearly related to the case, but how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room? Or perhaps Byakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. What next location? There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir, you mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in the school could you go to research on something? Research? Are you talking about the archive? That's right, the archive of all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins, so let's hurry. Oh my god, the archive. I believe there's a file related to the Fenrir somewhere over here. I'm pretty sure he was looking at when he was obsessing over Genocide Jack. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf on the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with the file in his hand.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I mean, I went through high school without learning a single word of French. I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. He has a point there. Makoto has a point there. I didn't even take French class at all in high school. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you. But I expect you to repay your debt in 100 times over. It is kind of extreme. Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike the military contractors, there are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, a wolf of Ragnarok, their mer presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquire. Some, however, believe there was mounting international tension within the group and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This is all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, isn't it? This is our reality and the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here, an unpredictable and imaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely is the word we would use. So did anything jump out at you, or maybe your last opportunity to learn the Fenrir? Now that you mention it, the report says something about the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show you that their numbers of team each soldier that joined the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on the body. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean... Well... I think it was Mukuro.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial.
Finally, my voice is about to give out.
So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial. It would seem that way. Let's go. Okay, well, let's go. Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You two just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by the point? Makoto ranked high enough for you guys to go off together. Just the two of you. Oh my god, Toko. Don't tell me you're jealous. What? Are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here in any second. Any second. He could show up any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself, but... We stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen, and then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet? Maybe he died again? I don't think that would be obvious. What should we do? Should we keep waiting here? Or what? Jesus. Did I scare you? I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? Maybe I made you wait. Maybe I've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here. Now, can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. Oh my gosh. Is Kyoko still around? Or... Everyone is here. We've been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, and it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait. If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look. Oh my god! I knew she wasn't... Oh my god! I'm so relieved, and I knew she wouldn't be dead. Oh my god. Kyoko, my girl, where have you been? I'm here, and no rule's been broken. Kyoko? Kyoko, you're still alive? Is that a ghost? Oh my god, yes, a hero. Stop talking.
If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
Is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong?
You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of ya.
When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed to Kyoko. Kyoko. So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right, we gotta deal with the ghosts. So wait. I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need us to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me! Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long. I'll be happy when the trial's all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself but talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So, I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed an announcement because of that. I had no idea a body has been discovered. But when did you find out? Just now. I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. So I took some time to go over the crime first, and I can't go to the trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late?
However,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to? Actually, to be precise,
in
not
other
quite.
words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What? Okay, so any lock. Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up!
hold up.
Wait, I gotta see the rest. Hurry up hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma. We can go over the details after we get through the trial, okay, Vokoda? Oh my god, Hina. That was hilarious. Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation. But this is probably a single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Bye.
Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. Just overthinking what she said, right? Alright, well, let's get into the elevator before we actually get into some big trouble. And the door slid shut. This time clunking was loud enough to hear my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the door opened without a warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth in my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was a blinding light of despair.
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since I got here like this. The time is pointless of jokes and jabs have passed.
Chills!
Let's get on with the show. And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly clash trial. Yes, let's save the data. Wow. I can't believe we already made it this far into the game. Alright, well, I'm gonna open the e-handbook and check out all the truth bullets. So we got the Monokuma file, exploded body analysis, fake nails, the tattooed right hand, which I think it is Mukiro's body, the bomb, the piece of the bomb, the sprinklers, when the body was found, knife of the crime scene, tarp. Okay, oh, I want to know what happened to the chicken. Maybe Kyoko might know, or Byakuya. I don't think there's really anything we need to see for, let me see my skills. Okay, there's really nothing here. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, no way. Why did I not even do this? Okay. I didn't know I actually get to select the skills. Okay, I want to do attentive influence. Okay, you know what? I might actually try and use most of it. I mean, I've been doing good with the class trials, so okay. Let's go back and let's finish the preparations.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
Wow, they already did some I mean, the room's okay here for the redecoration. I didn't even notice until after Byakuya talked.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost!
Oh my god, Byakuya, or Yasuhiro.
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology. There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Oh my god, Byakuya. Oh my god. That is so funny. Jesse. Were you asleep?
Those slightly.
We're on our 5th class trial. Can I have PC? Justy?
Poo poo. Can I have PC?
Alright.
I want PC. I'm gonna actually shut the room door because I'm cold.
Yeah, so
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
Alright. One important trait is that Kyoko has to prove that the body doesn't belong to her. The gloves.
I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it,
Kyoko's reaction.
Corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
No, she wasn't.
Probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
No, it did
I'm
not.
not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
There's no way the corpse was Kyoko. But if that can't prove why, you're gonna have to be stuck here. We're gonna have to be stuck here and the case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to. It might have to be the Monokuma file. Exploded body analysis, fake nails, and tattoos on the right hand.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They
No, it
got
wasn't.
burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. 'Cause that
No.
corpse is absolutely Kyoko. This entire discussion is idiotic.
I know that body is a Kyoko's, and I know I can prove it.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
It's the tattoo on the right hand.
Then prove the dead body
They got burnt up.
Then she was wearing.
Well, yeah.
She must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely
What?
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Did it just skip out?
That Kyoko. Okay, then prove
The dead body
they got burnt up.
Then she was wearing.
Well, yeah.
She must have been wearing gloves.
Oh, I got it wrong.
Shoot.
Okay, I know that was a contradiction.
It's just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove
The dead body
they got burnt up.
Then she was wearing.
Well, yeah.
She must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely
Kyoko. This entire discussion is idiotic.
Oh my god, I'm a little confused for this one.
Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove
The dead body.
Hold on, let me go do Makoto's thing really quick.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
I know that body isn't Kyoko's, and I know I can prove it.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing.
Well,
Yeah, she must have been.
Fake nails!
No, that's wrong. No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
It would be. I think I wore gloves with fake nails once, and it actually hurt my nails.
Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here. Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out. That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Before anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. Tattoo on the, maybe the tattoo on the right hand.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
Then there's nothing else we can do, right?
And the one thing I can tell us what was on the own victim's body.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some... I don't think so. And there wasn't any description... Well, if we can't identify...
No, that's wrong.
It's the tattoo on the right, on the hand.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real? If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Cruel and unusual death? This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
What?
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating? No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
I mean, we didn't even get a glimpse of her face because the entire body exploded because of that bomb. If you compare the tattoo to other information, it has to be, where is it? No, it's what we saw in the, not the fake nails.
I got it!
Yes.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
Mercenary Corps.
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is... Oh no, not Hangman's Gambit! Come on! It's the wolf. God.
Now I understand.
They made it so easy. Well, I am set on gentle
The
mode.
representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge world-ending wolf beast.
Ha! Honey, have you ever heard of the Wolf of Ragnarok?
Wolf of Ragnarok?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think one of the myths go like, when Ragnarok starts, Fenrir goes free.
Huh.
Something like that. Why do you ask?
Oh, because they're sitting there talking about the Wolf of Ragnarok in the cave. Wait, are you even paying it? Are you even watching the stream?
I am.
Okay, but are you listening to it? Babe?
Wasn't quite listening to it, but
Oh my god.
I'll watch it later.
Watch it later, but I'm on live right now.
Okay, sheesh.
He's the child of the trickster god Loki.
Sorry for wanting to lay down for a few minutes.
Huh?
Sorry for wanting to lay down for a few minutes.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf. Which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a coup-last trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
I mean, it really
Maybe we
does.
shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Then who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Seems like Taka finished chapter 2 of volume 3.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I haven't gone this far yet, so I'm like... I mean, like, I still gotta finish this game, and then I want to play Goodbye Despair. That's the next game, and then what else? Okay, so there's Goodbye Despair, then Ultra Despair Girls, and then I want to watch the anime, and then I want to see then I want to play V3 before the new game comes out.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost.
Oh my god, shut up.
Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
Yeah, no.
There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
This one we know. The only two suspects could be right now, yeah, Makoto and Kyoko are right now the suspects.
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me.
The only reason why it's because they both have no alibi.
Why do you say that?
And I feel like this whole kill is a setup.
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs, all of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
exactly so.
So the only suspects are now is me and Kyoko. Damn it. I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
It was at 9
The one
a.m.
who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the...
Oh no, we got raided by the Pause Nation. Oh my goodness, we got raided with a party of two. Hello, Pause. How are you today? It was discovered at 9 o'clock.
The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, we left the gym. When we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, so we get the pickaxe and we'll be here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit.
Hello,
So I don't have an
Pause
alibi after 10 o'clock.
Gaming. Hello to all the raiders here. How are you all today?
But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? Oh yeah, right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. and I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. Okay, so it looks like the game has begun. If I can provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden. We're doing good. Started my weekly story game. Oh, wow, nice. How's that going for you? Sprinklers.
We've
Wait, what?
established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
So there's something that happened in the garden at the same time every morning. Thinking back, the corpse was almost dry, which in that case should be able... Okay, it's definitely the sprinklers at 7:30.
Time frame for the murder.
It took place somewhere between 9 o'clock. Yep. And
Yeah, from to 7:30.
Oh. Shoot.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, And Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think.
Wait a minute.
So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be...
The fragrance in the dead body. I'll be going to bed. I hope you enjoy the games. It's going good. Started Hogwarts Legacy. Oh, nice. Well, awesome. Well, good night to you, Pause. And I hope you have an excellent night. I'll definitely have to check that. Let me check the fragrance near the dead body. Wait, it's noted that it could be the fragrance near the dead body. Wait a minute.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It
Could be
took
this-
place somewhere between 10 o'clock and...
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
It was definitely the
The
sprinklers.
murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
I need to prove that it wasn't the sprinklers that they got the body wet. All I have to do to hit Toko with certain evidence. Oh. Moment of truth.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything. That's enough. Hold on. Are you trying to blame me? I'm right about this. I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything.
Come on. Yes. Toko, eat those words up, girl.
About this. I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? How can you say it was
This should prove it.
Yes.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion.
Why was
and
he,
you'll
why was
see
he
why
doing the
it wasn't
360?
sprinklers.
The hell?
I know. Toko is just Toko.
Yeah.
The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was
Completely dry.
If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
That's true. Someone must have reset the. I think someone must have. I was suspecting it for a while, but I think someone reset the sprinkler timer.
Oh, they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
The only top part was wet was because Makoto poured water on the body. But you know what I thought was because of the tarp that made it wet. And then I think after the sprinklers went off, they took the tarp off.
I'm so sick of her.
So are we. So are we. I'm a patient person. I'm not gonna lie. I tolerate a lot of people.
I do tolerate a lot of people, I'm not gonna lie. But Toko, oh my god, how do people tolerate her? I'm on the same page with Hina here. I mean, like, I feel like she just tolerates people too.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So then Makoto would have an alibi all along.
There's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
They would have made it so obvious Kyoko was the killer. Yeah, no, me too.
I'd
There's
just like to say
more.
one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me?
I'm with Kyoko on this one.
Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko?
Hold on. Hey girlie, come here. Do you wanna lay with mommy? Do you wanna go sit on mama's lap, huh? Come here. You wanna sit on mama's lap? Coco. Oh, you pathetic kitty. I swear, she flops down every time because she wants attention.
But you made one catastrophic mistake. And as a result, we were
Oh,
forced
shit.
into another trial. Something
I
I'm
skipped
sure
it.
you weren't at all expecting.
Let me see what he said before. You made one catastrophic mistake, but Kira wasn't the mastermind at all. As a result, we were forced to another trial, something I'm sure... I mean, she was wrong about that.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Huh?
What?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
It's hard.
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
It's the tart.
Interesting. I'm listening.
Oh, Byakuya's enjoying this. You're enjoying this, aren't you, Byakuya?
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
A certain something that the scene could use to cover the body. Where is it? Where is that? It could be the tape, too.
I got it!
There we go. I mean, it could be the tape.
Aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Kyoko, no! Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think of anything about that right now. The tarp. If it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? There was no blood on it, though.
Wait. Something's not right.
And what might that be?
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations, but if I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. Okay, all I know is that the tarp, they did wrap the body around the tarp, and I think they used tape to cover up the wounds. I have to see. Okay, they don't say anything about the tapes. That's something else.
The killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Remember the blood on that body hasn't dried yet. Byaku even warned us not to touch it to avoid getting any blood on us.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty
Oh, I have to
on one
re-look at
side
this again.
is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
It did get dirty. I remember the blood on the body hasn't dried yet. Byakuya even warned us not to touch it to avoid getting blood on us.
By covering the body with the tarp,
I feel
the
like
killer prevented it from
it's
getting
either
wet.
the exploded.
So the reason the tarp was because the spring. But the
Okay, that's
underside
my
was
body
totally
before
spotless.
the explosion.
Protected from the
Since it was facing, of course.
it didn't get dirty.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, I had to really rethink that for a minute. But I got it right,
Actually,
thankfully.
one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you.
Okay, there's an ad break coming soon. Still trying to figure out this whole ad break thing. You recently ran an ad. You must wait until. I'm like trying to figure out how ads go.
If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it.
Oh shoot.
Well, maybe the culprit.
It absolutely would have gotten blood on it. Yeah. So maybe the culprit washed it so nobody would have known how to use it.
They would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
The blood was camouflage?
After the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim.
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
You know what? Yasuhiro might not be wrong. You know what? I think Yasuhiro finally said something smart.
That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time.
No, I was thinking the same thing, Yasuhiro.
The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
Wait, the blood from right there. No, that can't be one of the chickens, can it?
I got it!
That could be one of the chickens.
Chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood?
What? That is fucked up. No, I mean, Yasuhiro did something smart, though, about the blood in the nurse's office, but the chicken blood? Aww, poor chicken.
That's messed up.
I know.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
That's true.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
No.
Beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
No.
I think so.
No, it wasn't.
Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
The coat was on, like, backwards, or the coat was, like, covered.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off. But the body didn't get wet, because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp.
Hi, Ari. How are you today?
They pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
Popping to the show support. Aww. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I hope your day is well today.
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe, but still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
It is not possible. He didn't.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
And the suspicions fall back on me again? But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. This guy's dead body has been added to the truth
Well, then,
bullets.
it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
I mean, Makoto is the ultimate lucky student.
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, not that. I just.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
Wait. Sorry, I keep skipping. Super serious.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
That's what Toko found and gave it to
That's what I
Makoto.
thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? We can't let Toko keep it for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyway. So, what to do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Me?
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah,
Then why did you hide that fact?
it's not that I hid it. It's just.
I couldn't be so sure of what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Considering everything up until now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
Oh, I have to look this guy's dead body again. So it did take place before the sprinkler turned on and the suspect covered the body with tarp to prevent from getting wet. Later they removed the tarp.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
No, the
Well,
knife was
it
gone.
is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
We've already established that the coat was put on the body after the tarp was removed, which means when the knife was thrust through the coat into the body.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body. It's the same one we gave to Makoto. It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then
Oh, I've
that
got to get
seals
through it.
Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
It could be the disguised dead body.
The knife we found. It's the same. It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that, that seals it.
Just because I had that automatic.
Well,
Getting stabbed is...
No, that's wrong. Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her!
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot? No, there's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see. It could be the bloody... Oh no, it's not the bloody duct tape. I'm literally thinking about the bloody duct tape because I feel like the bloody duct tape was covering the wound or something. My Kuma file exploded, the fake nails, exact condition. When the body was found, the knife at the crime scene, tarp, the chicken coop chickens, Byakuya's account. Let me see. Oh no, not that one. I was not meaning. That was accident. That was an accident. I promise. No, it has something else. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see. Could it be the... Byakuya stated there was no corpse in the garden. No. Hold on. I'm trying to figure it out. This one's a really hard one. Could it be the exploded body? No. What the fuck? Oh my god. What is it? The fake nails? Oh my god, I'm like getting it all wrong right now. I am so sorry, you guys. I'm like, what the? This one's a really hard, this is like the hardest class trial I've ever done. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see. The knife at the crime scene, right? No! Oh my god. Oh my god. What? I think I already said fake nails, right? Not the exploded. Maybe the fake nails. God. I'm totally fucking up on this one right now. I don't know which one I answered. Okay, this is my last chance. The tattoo on the right hand. The fragments of the body. The sprinkler of the body when the body was found. Okay, I fucked that up. I fucked that up. No, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. What was the condition of the body before? Let's try this again. Oh my god, I'm doing so...
Is this really the...
No. Yes, let's give it another shot.
Wait, that should... Lies! No, the killer covered the... In other words... Okay. So... The knife had been thrust through the coat, along with the body.
Yes, it's been thrust through the coat. Okay, I'm gonna have to pay close attention.
Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her.
Could it be the arrows? Victim was stabbed twice in the same spot? No. Oh! You know what I think happened? What?
Shoot.
No? Okay, victim was stabbed twice in the same spot. No, there's no possible way. The exact condition of the body was written down. The Monokuma file.
I got it.
Oh my god.
The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot.
Then the knife
was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kinda goes back to the beginning, but... What's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic-level spontaneous combustion!
I don't think you're helping. Yeah, Sahiro.
But even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
There's only one explanation I could think of this.
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural, because of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect, you, Kyoko.
I still don't think Kyoko's the culprit.
Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
We determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate. Monokuma File 5.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah, She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
The knife was a cover-up, but all those other wounds of her body weren't fresh. Which only leaves...
Then shall we continue the debate?
The victim's fatal.
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me then.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it.
There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Oh no.
Shoot. Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal.
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me then.
Oh yeah.
The fatal... Oh, it could be the fatal injury. Okay, it could be the fatal wound.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me then.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire...
There wouldn't be countless wounds either. It would have been the knife.
The victim's fatal...
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
She was already totally...
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right?
I got that wrong.
Shoot.
Hold on, let me look up Monokuma File 5 again. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim has been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. It did, so it could have been the knife.
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me then.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it.
Okay, it could be knife.
The victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire...
Then shall we continue
The debate. The victim's fatal...
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only...
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it.
There was evidence that showed
Fuck.
she was hit on the back of her head.
Shoot.
This one's really hard.
Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal...
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me because of then there's only...
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it.
There was evidence
that showed... And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across
Countless.
her entire
It could
body.
be countless wounds. In the back of the head. Oh.
The victim's fatal...
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me then.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal...
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me then.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her
Okay,
entire
hold on.
body.
The knife was a cover-up. All those other wounds on her body weren't fresh. Okay, so all the other wounds on her body were not fresh, which only leaves...
Then shall we continue
The debate. The victim's fatal...
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me then.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it.
There was evidence that showed she was
Okay, I don't know why I'm targeting us here. I don't think at this point it's... Or the back of the head?
Then shall we continue the debate?
The victim's fatal...
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me then.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it.
There was evidence that showed...
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Okay, so it was a cover-up. The knife was a cover-up. All those other wounds on her body were fresh, so maybe the knife.
Shall we continue? The victim's fatal...
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right?
No.
Shoot.
Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal...
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already told...
I'm only getting rid of
And it
this.
wasn't me then. There's only one other thing.
Oh yeah.
That's gotta be it.
There was evidence that showed she was hit...
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Countless wounds. Okay, hold on.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't.
Is it countless wounds or fatal injuries, or is it the other way around?
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal.
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. It could be Monokuma File 5.
That's gotta be it.
And more than that, the victim
had suffered countless wounds across her
Oh my
entire
god.
body.
Shoot.
Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal.
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah. She was already.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other.
Or the explosion.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then shall we continue? The victim's
Because the
fatal.
explosion.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well,
It
yeah.
didn't.
She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And
Or
then-
it could be the explo. No, it's not the
There
explosion.
was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
What is the cover up? Jeez, I'm like getting this wrong a lot now. So I'm like, I'm only trying to figure this out right now. Fuck, I might have to, you know what, just to get this over with, I might have to look it up. Hold on. God, this one's so annoying. Hold on. I'm actually gonna look this up now, because I'm like trying to figure out the countless wounds or the... Because I'm trying to like figure out like which one is right, and I'm like getting it wrong. Hold on. Okay, I gotta talk this over because I'm trying not to get copyrighted. But what is it? So there's a knife that was a cover up, and all the other wounds on her body weren't fresh. It's not fresh for sure, so. What could it be? Because we did find the thing. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm finding out now. I'm finding out now. Okay, so it did say it was not a cover-up. Okay. Am I missing? What am I missing? Okay. Okay, I would never figure that out on my own, so...
Then shall we continue the debate?
The victim's
Okay,
fatal-
I know now.
Well, yeah.
Sorry, I had to look it up now. Without trying to get this spoiled.
There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire.
I'm sorry, guys. I had like a long week.
The debate. The victim's
fatal injury has.
There we go. That one was hard.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon? The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull fallen completely.
Yeah, I don't think it's the pickaxe.
Maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
Oh my god.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
The real murder weapon? It did say stab with a knife. Oh god. Okay. Hold on, I gotta charge my other laptop really quick. We're gonna try this again.
Is this really the...
No, it is not over.
refuse to give up yet. Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If there were
They
only-
used,
I
oh
guess
no,
it
they
don't really
stabbed to her to just make it look like a setup.
And we're safe in assuming that.
Then the Monokuma...
Oh!
How is that even possible?
Well, maybe they held it the...
No way! I wouldn't mind...
No thanks. I bet you just...
I'd love to... Seriously?
We want to.
We all...
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely.
So what I deduce as a real murder weapon. Could it be those arrows? No, because there's no way someone would use that and...
I got it.
Oh, it could
Mukuro
be.
was hit in the back of the head with something, and that's what killed her.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna plug this in really quick. Yeah, no, if I keep getting something wrong, I'm just gonna look it up at this point. 'Cause this is gonna take forever if I can't get it right. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to go plug my computer in because my computer, or not my computer, my other laptop that I've been reading the chat was about to die. Okay.
And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Arrow. That's what the Cobra attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
You want to come up here? You want to come up here? Come here. You want to come up here with Mama? No? You just want to play? You just want attention, do you? Yes, you do. My cat's like... Okay.
Are you sure? That sounds... kind of weird. Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right! I'm not backtalking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
I don't blame Hina for doubting, because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. It's gonna have to be the duct. It's gonna have to be the bloody duct tape.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
You sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin. Talking back to Master! You have no right!
If it was just that titanium arrow, that wouldn't be nearly thick enough, which is why they
The
used.
titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Well, no. Oh wait, oops, that was the wrong one.
Shoot!
My cat's now on my lap, so I like can't move.
The titanium arrow.
It was in the dojo. I have no doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound con-
But it said the weapon must have been. It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to
Oops.
Master. You have no right.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to do this. If it was just that titanium arrow, it wouldn't be thick enough, which is why they used.
Titanium arrow.
It was in the dojo. I have no doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound con-
Well, because in the it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe. It seems like an air.
Talking back
To Master.
Oh,
You
oops.
have no right.
The titanium. It was in the dojo. I have no doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound con-
Well, because in the Monokuma fight, it said the weapon must have. It seems like an arrow would just.
No!
There we go.
You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
She did have the key.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto?
Oh,
Aww.
What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all, remember?
of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, I don't want to do this. It's gonna have to be the woodblock key, would it?
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is
Hi, Kona. Kona's on my lap right now, you guys.
right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there?
Oh, I would.
That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
She was protecting me. What does mean? She. She knew I was being attacked. And she came to my rescue. Oh.
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Oh.
I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
Wait, then what did she
I know you
do?
were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
I mean, she was MIA for a while. My cat's on my lap, so I'm gonna try and move the best I can. Oh no, it's not this
Those
one, is
words you
it?
just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
I'm gonna try and figure this out on my own. Wait, Kyoko gave her room key to Byakuya? Right? There's no way Makoto would have... Wait, Kyoko gave her room key to Byakuya, right? Which would mean...
Those
Okay.
words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I'm not, but you should understand.
She is not the killer.
That you is that what you're
You stated that you said I hid the evidence and then left
The locker key in my own room.
Correct. But
Left the locker key in my own room.
Those words you just spoke.
exactly what I'm not, but you should understand.
Byakuya?
Master would never.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
Wait,
You
wait, wait.
stated that you
There's
said I hid
proof?
and then left the but could I really have done that?
Okay, I feel like it's one or the other.
Exactly. I'm not, but you should understand.
Byakuya?
Master would never.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated that you said I hid and then left the but
Wait, hold on, I'm gonna throw this out again.
Those words you just
exactly. I'm not, but you should understand.
Byakuya?
Master would never.
There's proof that you is that what you're
You stated that you said I hid and then left
the locker key in my own room, but
Oh wait, no, 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 no. I know what's going on. I know what it is.
those words
Because Kyoko couldn't go in her own room, so...
Byakuya?
Master would never.
There's proof that you is that what you're
You stated that you said I hid and then left
the locker key in my but
could I really have done that?
Wait, Kyoko gave her Byakuya, right? So which would mean
Those
she's
words
not the
you-
killer.
Exactly.
Wait, no, 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 no.
killer.
Wait, wait, it's this one.
Byakuya?
And then the locker key in your own room.
Is that what you're
You stated a theory. You said I hid and then left
The locker key in my own room.
Oh no, what? Okay, no.
Those words you just spoke.
exactly. I'm
It's
not,
the other
but
way. It
you
has to
should
be the other way.
Byakuya?
Master would never.
There's proof that you is that what you're
You stated that you said I hid
And then left the locker key in my own room, but
could I really have done that?
It has to be the other way.
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly. I'm not
the killer. You should understand that more than
Oh
anyone
no.
here.
Proof. Proof, 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 proof. Okay, it has to be proof.
Those words you just
exactly. I'm not, but you should understand.
Byakuya?
Master would never.
There's proof that you is that what you're
You stated that you said I hid and then left
The locker key in my own room, but
could I really have
Proof.
done
It
that?
has to be proof.
those words you just
Exactly. I'm not, but you should understand.
Byakuya?
Master would never.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
Wait, no, no, no.
You stated that you said I hid and then left the but could I really have done that?
Those words you just
Exactly. exactly. I'm not, but you should understand.
Byakuya,
Master would.
there's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You
Oops.
stated you said I hid and then left
The locker key in my own room.
but could I really have done that?
Those words you just...
Exactly. I'm not, but you should understand.
Byakuya,
Master would.
there's proof.
That you aren't the
There we go. Okay. I should have gotten that the first time. I did think about that, then I thought it differently.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Huh? Why not?
Because she gave the key to
She had
Byakuya.
given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room,
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
it would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
No, that's not actually true. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us, an obvious lie. But this isn't like her to try and save herself in such a desperate lie. Does she really feel that threatened because she's the killer, or is something else? There's something different meaning that Kyoko said earlier. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of the school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us. It's not really true. I'm sorry, I'm like reading all this to myself now. What can I do? What should I do? What should I? The mastermind's trap the victim was Mukuro and Kyoko killed her. But what does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lied. The only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? Who am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trap. May never move forward. We know the danger because the risk means solving your own mystery. Oh. I'm gonna have to pursue the lie.
There's a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
A lie?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
You said it. The burden of proof is on you. So let's hear it. Where's this lie then?
Kyoko's definitely lying. It must be because... What's the truth hidden? Oh wait, I have to see Kyoko's account again. Let me see. What was her account on again? Secret tool which grants access to any room to the school to sneak the second floor into the dorms, which seems... Okay, to sneak into the second dorms. The area seems to have no monitors or security cameras. Okay, so it's the secret tool which grants access to any room in the school to sneak into the dorms of the second floor of the dorms. So second floor of the dorms, this area seems to have monitor or secret cameras. Second floor of the dorms.
Because I'd given it to Byakuya. There's no doubt about that, right?
You are correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
Then, when we searched Kyoko's room, how else could the key have gotten there?
Someone other than me must have put it there. That's the only explanation.
Kyoko herself told me before the trial started, she had stolen something very important from the mastermind's room. Or from the headmaster's room.
I didn't have the key to my room. Because I'd given it to Byakuya. There's no doubt about that, right?
That is true.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
Then, when we searched Kyoko's room, how else else could the key have gotten there?
Someone other than me must have put it there.
That's the only explanation.
The key and
I didn't have to because I'd given it. There's no doubt.
You are correct.
So I couldn't
Possibly have gotten into
oh
the
wait,
room.
oops. I couldn't possibly get into my own room. Wait, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. That would have to be a lie.
There's no doubt.
You are correct.
So I couldn't.
Then how else could the key
Key have gotten there.
Wait, no. That's definitely Kyoko's account. Getting to my own room.
I didn't have because I'd given it. There's no doubt.
You are correct.
So I couldn't.
possibly have gotten?
No, that's wrong. No, Kyoko could have gotten into a room. You said so yourself, didn't you, Kyoko?
Actually, to be precise, not quite. I used Monokuma's secret tool, which could open any lock in this school. What?
Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room. It lets you get into any room in the school, which means she could have used it to get into her own room.
Then I guess that's it.
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing.
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap, and I wasn't able to escape it. So I lost. That's all this means.
Huh? Then, are you saying you, Kyoko, you really aren't the killer?
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
What?
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up! All done, all finished. The class trial is all over.
What?
But that's ridiculous! Since when is
There
there
were-
any...
What?
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you.
Like that? What?
Guess we already know who the blackened is, don't we?
What? No, wait. This was a total setup. Good job. You got it right. Brilliantly right. We got it right. No. No, she wasn't the killer. This is a total setup. Kyoko? Oh no.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Okay
Let's
then.
give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
What? No. No, they would not do this to Kyoko. She's given up? What is this? What is this? That's an after-school lesson. Oh my god, is she gonna get squished? No. Huh, what? I'm so confused. Because she said she wasn't the killer. No, there has to be a way out. No. And that's how the class trial of Mukuro Ikosaba came to an end. I still had to wonder whether Kyoko was actually innocent, or regardless, the truth was lost forever. Even for me. I just stopped thinking about it. It was the end of Mukuro's class trial, and in the end, it would prove to be our last class trial. Once in that case, however, there was never a single murderer of Hope's Peak Academy ever again. What? Oh, was this the bad ending I was warned about? We had obtained a peace in exchange of lives and all the other.
Shows the bad ending, I think.
Oh, oh my god, Byakuya's hair did grow a little longer though, as I noticed. Kids!
Oh.
What the? Oh, I scared my cat off my lap. What? Peace, but only inside the school. Yeah, I'm sure Hida had a good time. Oh my god. This is
Making a load to a previous save.
Hope, please. This is not Hope. What is this?
This isn't right.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Makoto, why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim?
Thinking about that. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, I'm seeing this image and just be like, what the fuck?
Oh god. Okay, well, I think we're gonna have to let this go. We're gonna have to let this go, because Kyoko was not the killer. Wait, another. Yeah, let's run away. I made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. Yeah, I believe her too. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be a secret here. Something that has to do with the mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
Kyoko, just shut up for a minute.
I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
It probably could have been
There's
the
only one
mastermind.
possibility I can think of.
No.
Had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What? It had to be Makoto, right?
No. Oh my god, no, it's not. It can't be Makoto.
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
Monokuma?
Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
What?
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Voting time?
What? Oh no.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right
No.
choice or the dreadfully wrong
You
one?
guys got it all wrong. This is a setup.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
No, Makoto was gone. He was knocked out.
Ooh.
No, they got it all wrong. No, there has to be more to this. You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man. No, you're not. Yeah, sorry. What? No! It's all your fault. Could someone please kill her? Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it. Good job, everyone. Good job? Yeah, they got it all. No. You are trying to cover for yourself. No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense. It makes perfect sense. The same way has always. It's just like the other class trials, and I'm gonna end it the same way.
Kills!
It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Whoa, wait, why do I... Oh no, oh no, she's gonna be the only one that's gonna believe Makoto. I hope so.
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Oh, I knew it.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Oh my god. I think Kyoko's the only one who believes in Makoto because she knows it wasn't him. This cult class trial was so confusing, though. I need a full story on this trial. Oh my gosh, they gave him the same execution as Kyoko? What? Oh. Don't tell me they're gonna please tell me they ain't gonna kill him straight up. This is not fair. Makoto didn't even do it. Okay, so it's the same thing. Oh my goodness. What's gonna... What? he's gonna get saved. He's gonna get saved. Oh my gosh, I was so happy when I saw Alter Ego or Chihiro on there. Oh my gosh, I was so happy. Oh, Monokuma's pissed. What's this? What's going on? What is that? Yeah, it had to be
This is
Alter Ego. Alter Ego. This is some stupid virus from that stupid guy. He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell, I don't believe this. It seems you finally made a miscalculation. Now you miscalculated from the very beginning.
In other words,
What I'm saying is you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pitch an inch. That stupid wait, did Kyoko do something? That stupid virus is gone now. Got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get a snatch and flat, but you'll never see him again. To waste away in a garbage stone pit in a way that's an even better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Is he gone? Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? What the hell is going
calm
on?
down.
It's okay, we're not going to be the ones being trapped this time.
In other words,
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
so
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in bustling urban city. Why are we listening to happy music? What is this? It's like the entire school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings top students to every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life with hundreds. Is this from the beginning? With hundreds of traditions said. I'm sorry, but is this from the beginning? I think there's enough room for everyone to read. I'm not reading this out loud anymore. You already need to bring attending to the high school. Okay. This is definitely from the beginning. I'm so confused now. I mean, this whole class trial was confusing and it was hard to begin with. Like, you could tell I was struggling with this class trial because I'm like trying to come with a full understanding. And just to make sure it didn't take forever, I had to look up on my phone and see what was the right one because I'm like, what is going on here? What? Where am I? Okay, I'm just like so. Oh, wait, could it be? So he like blacked out for a moment. Could it be something that the mastermind is doing? I'm trying to remember something, but I'm like, oh, finally. I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again, and then I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because a stench invading my nostrils is too powerful for a dream. Oh my god, yeah, it does. It would smell awful down here. The vast dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled across the hall into the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. Okay. No, I can't let that happen. Not after my good friend went through this to save me. I remember all too well what happened. Alter Ego saved me. I'm so happy to see Alter Ego is still around. He used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. I could see that angry face of his too. He was angry. I love him. Alter Ego and Chihiro. I wish Chihiro would lived a little longer, but he did save everyone. He was strong. So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First up, I was starting to look way out there. Probably the door. It was locked. No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked, it didn't budge. Getting out here isn't going to be that easy. If I'm not getting out here anytime soon, I decided to look around for some food. Ew! There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But that was pointless too. Next, I searched up for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink? And which ones are all around? Was a bad idea. Again, pointless. I feel blocked on all sides. But that's still not enough reason to give up because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I have left after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day has passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. And it was like I was waiting for some sign to come falling out of the sky. Dear God, I feel like this is like solitary confinement. However, I fell from the sky wasn't a sign, not exactly. What the heck? That's what I want to know too. The strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. I watched the pile of garbage jostled and form an odd shape. Did something fall down over here? Something fell from above? What could it have been? Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully stretched my hand out toward whatever what I had troubled down here with me.
Just a second.
A giant piece of trash? Rude. Before she emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
It smells awful.
She came down to save him. I love her. This is why she's my favorite character. I'm so glad she was not the Blackened and she went out of her way to save everyone. This is why Kyoko's my favorite.
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here? Is it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko, but you've got a little garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash and then faced me again. First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We could talk once you're finished. Thank you. I snatched the bread and water and she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its my way towards my stomach. That really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up then? Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. But Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me? To pay a debt. Or no, to atone. Atone? During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Don't say that. You didn't abandon me. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. No, don't say that. You came down to rescue Makoto, and that's... Oh. You're trying to save me, and I couldn't bring you myself. I cannot talk like Kyoko right now. I'm actually too happy to see this. I'm like, oh my god, is this really happening? Please kiss, please kiss, please kiss.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason I had to survive, no matter the cost. What did you have to survive? I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive is so that I can do what I came to this school to do. I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for one very important reason. So you have some reason to come up to Hope's Peak Academy? That's right. At least I did once. Recently I've forgotten what I was. What's that? Oh yeah, she had no memory of her purpose. Amnesia. Wait a minute. Amnesia. Now I think about it. I think... No, I got my suspicions. I think... Could it be true that they actually had amnesia?
Makoto.
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived to the school? The first thing... You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted when I woke up. I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too, and then I woke up. No way. No, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect. Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember what I come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. Okay, what would make you forget all that? Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory because I don't think I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability, somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plan. So the mastermind stole them from you. And it could also mean somehow my memories may have been disconnected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind, which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you? If I did that and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always the chance that the mastermind is actually one of us.
Correct.
What? Well, don't make too big of a deal of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? The mastermind is one of us. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself. That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but I see. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
What? It's just like the dream I had before, but why did that just happen? Are you okay? Oh yeah, if it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you. You know. It's just, I'm not used to relying on others. I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think it's just her personality. You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own. So how did that turn out? Were you able to remember anything? I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. You mentioned your ability? My ability, what everyone should have known me for. The ultimate I knew it! The ultimate detective!
Yep, I knew it too.
She was definitely a detective. I knew it from the very beginning. The ultimate detective. And the reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy was there was someone I had to find here in the school. You had someone to find. Who? Well, it was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. The headmaster. Why did you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father. That. What?
In other words,
I was separated from him as a child, and it turns out he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. That is some plot twist I see right there. Kyoko's dad is Hope's Peak's headmaster. Then that explains when Alter Ego told us that he thought the headmaster was involved. If I'll find a way. Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster. No matter the cost. Oh, I could see that. Oh, that's why her mood changed.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on? My memory hadn't came back at that point, but when he said that, it felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. That makes sense. But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room.
so
The room was ransacked. Oh, wait, I didn't see the beginning. Then what did you see in there? The room has been resacked. The shelves were a mess. The desk drawers dumped on the floor. The only conclusion that is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been there. You mean the mastermind, right? That was my assumption, yes. And to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I found. And why? But why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. This is some kind of map. It's a layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room along with Mukuro's profile and that key. That map showed that the second floor was a home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staffs must have had to stay overnight from time to time, and I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that were true, that room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check. And that's when I finally remembered. I remember that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there? But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. So what was it like? That part of the school, I mean. It's hard to describe. All I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in the school is more horrific than we ever imagined. What do you mean? I can't explain it, but you see it more for yourself, and I'm sure you'll get it your chance soon enough. Ominous.
However,
okay. Which is why I had to know what's going on in the rest of the building. It has to do with Bukuro Ikusaba, doesn't it? Just be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. I mean, of course you didn't. And I know it wasn't you either. I know you were right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi. So who did kill her? What can I say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba was to get me killed. To get you killed? I stole that key and disappeared, and in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me. That was the point of the class trial. It was? The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. You mean because of the school regulations? Exactly. The minimal restrictions. You are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion.
in other words,
The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Sure, they couldn't kill me themselves. They tried to use the class trial to do it. About my school regulations. There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba. There was a point where Mukuro may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto. I could have became the victim? You know what I'm talking about, right? Oh, when she saved him. During that night. I can hear them, you know. Footsteps of the god of death. What? I can hear the god of death as he moves. An ability natural draws me to the cases that's just like this, which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms when I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down at the stairwell and I saw the white shadow cross the corridor. I gave chase right away and I followed it and I saw the shadow go into your room.
correct.
I ran into your room and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However,
And that wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to whoever the masked assailant was, they ended up dead.
correct.
And that murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up into my room.
Wound up? Are you how did you mess up that badly?
I don't know, I'm tired, okay?
I'm tired. I actually pay attention to my words.
It all has to be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. So all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right?
Indeed.
I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. And that's really bad if true, but it means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. But doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
you're right. That is a contradiction. And that's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but it seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So what does it all mean? It means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered.
Makoto.
Just a little more, and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. Wow. The identity of the other ultimate despair. I know that Mukuro was the ultimate despair, and now that she's dead. But I don't think that the ultimate despair is just one person. It's not. If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems incompliant or implicit. Whoever caused that event. You're talking about what happened a year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy, whoever is responsible for that. And they're the ultimate despair. That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. And there makes no sense. But the root of all evil is that has forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair. And that is the real enemy. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, what's going to happen? Oh my gosh, I'm like not ready for this. There's gonna be another. Okay, so we just reached the end of this chapter. Okay, so I think for this next part, so honestly, this is just all confusing. I'm like in shock. I'm sorry I've been quiet the whole time. One, I'm tired, and two, I'm like so confused about this whole class trial. But thank God that neither of Makoto or Kyoko died, but the fact that the mastermind was Kyoko's father, that explains why Kyoko did what she did and why she had to be MIA. So Mukuro Ikusaba was not the mastermind, and there was a second mastermind. I don't know who it is. Like, I have no idea, and I have no suspicions who it is. It's either like a surprise. I can't even say. It could be a student or it could be someone. I don't know who it is. I have no suspicions on who the mastermind is because I don't know. But I'm gonna end the stream from here, and I hope everyone enjoyed this. I will be back on Saturday, and I'll be posting this 2 days later, the final chapter, and I think we're gonna get through the entire final chapter itself to see who the mastermind is, and to see if everyone's gonna be getting out of Hope's Peak Academy or not. Oh my gosh, this is like, wow. Okay, so yeah, if you guys are watching from YouTube, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all next time. All right, take care, you guys.